Hello. Good evening, everyone. Long time no see. Actually, it's been exactly a week. That was not planned. Welcome back. So we're gonna be doing a continuation of something that we started on the 24-hour stream last week. And as such, we have our special guest back once more. Say hello.
Hello, my name is Virusbite. I mean, I don't think an introduction is really necessary because I've been here for a little bit. Yeah.
It's fine. Anyways, why is the chat box hidden? Bring that back. Alright, we're gonna be playing more Pages of Life today. So, without further ado, as long as the fucking window captures, we're going to get to it.
And you know, and also that I can see.
Well, you know, the audience being able to see is more important than you being able to see, so...
Oh, wow, okay, alright, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Alright then, chat, you be Yuri then.
Alright, chat gets to be Yuri today. Alright, you can see now, right?
Yeah, I can see.
Alright, awesome. Alright, so I'm going to actually move you guys so that you're not in the way. In fact, where is chat? Chat, you can go over here above my head. And this chat box can go bye-bye. Alright, we're ready now.
Alright, let's do it.
It's the end of my shift and I'm eager to leave. I forgot how I pronounced his name earlier. I guess I'll just come up with a new one on the fly. His name is John. His name is John now. I don't care if that's... Doki Doki John. That's his name now. John and I have a date planned tonight. The past few months have been a whirlwind for me. We got engaged on Valentine's Day and have already scheduled our wedding for next month? God! What did we miss?
Let's go ahead and just recap. Let's go ahead and recap real quick because I think a lot of people will probably be missing out at this point. Okay, so basically Yuri's been having some issues with her life so far. She graduated, of course, and she met this guy in her, when she was like 27, 28 last year?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think.
And turns out they had a lot in common, and they started hitting it off at the coffee shop. And now we're here.
And apparently they're already engaged and going to get married. God, okay.
It's been like a year, like a time skip anyway, so it kind of makes sense.
That's fair. But it has been, again, like a year or less.
Yeah.
So, still. Some of my friends think we're moving a little fast, and Himari is certain that I'm pregnant, but I know I'm not.
Jeez.
Oh boy. It may be a little old-fashioned, but we decided to wait. Not from a lack of desire from either us, quite the opposite. Which, admittedly, is the main reason for the short engagement. Okay, then just do it. Just do it then, coward!
Just do it then!
As I walk out the door, I feel two pairs of hands grab both my arms and start dragging me away. Oh shit!
Uh-oh. It's Natsuki!
She's been kidnapped by Natsuki! Natsuki and Himari forcibly walk me in the opposite direction of the restaurant that I'm supposed to meet John in 30 minutes. It's never gonna be funny. It's never not gonna be funny to me that his name is John.
John Doki.
John Doki. I love John Doki. Make sure.
Alright, let's do this. What are you guys doing?
I love that you're preparing your voice. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna fucking wing it on the two most rough voices for me to do.
Marge Simpson and
Kidnapping
Natsuki
you.
voice.
We're actually kidnapping you. That's canon. I am not scared at being kidnapped by my friends, although I am a bit confused as to why they're doing this.
Any particular reason?
Because tonight is your bachelorette party.
Oh my god. That is not the march.
You should have told me. I had plans to go out with Sean tonight.
Not anymore, you don't.
Okay, then. Can you let go of my arm so I can call him and let him know then?
Nope.
Which reminds me, we'd better frisk her, Amari. Amari tightly holds both of my hands so I can't move. Natsuki then steals my purse.
I do kind of need my purse, you know.
Too bad. It's mine now. Not tonight, you don't.
Hold on, sometimes she carries an extra book in her jacket. Natsuki then begins to pat me down. This really is a fleecing, huh?
It really is.
She finds the book I had there, takes it, and puts it in my purse. Although their actions are a little disturbing, I'm still not afraid of them.
You should be. You absolutely should be.
Especially if it's Natsuki.
Okay, I think that's everything. No phones, no books. Now take off your jacket, Yuri.
What are you saying?
Take off your goddamn jacket, Yuri.
Why?
Because you're gonna be wearing this.
She then reaches into a plastic sack and takes out a white t-shirt that says "Kiss Me" on it.
Oh, come on.
I shake my head in embarrassment, but I know this is all part of the fun. Hamari loosens her grip just enough so I can take off my jacket and raise my arms. Natsuki then comes up and slips the t-shirt over the blouse I wore for work. They then resume their position of holding an arm while walking me to wherever they have planned. I gotta get the fucking Marge Simpson voice down, like, right now, or it's gonna bother me.
It's me, Hamari. Natsuki told me you were a friend.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
There you go. I got it.
They take me to a nearby restaurant where Sayori is waiting at a table for us. I thought it was gonna say Sayori was waiting the table.
He's got another job.
Sorry guys, I can't be part of this bachelorette. I have to work. You got her.
You know, I would have just kind of came if he just asked.
Where's the fun in that?
We wanted it to be a surprise.
Yes, but Sean is going to start worrying soon when I don't show up.
No, he won't. We asked him to plan a date with you tonight so you'd be free for this. He's probably at home right now watching TV or something.
Sayori?
What?
We had her convinced that she stood up her fiancé.
Oh, sorry. I smile, pleased at the thought of how much my friends care about me, by making me think that I stood up my fiancé. It must have taken quite a lot of effort for them to work out a time when all of us were free like this, while still keeping a surprise. Coordinating with Doki Doki John would be the only way I could make certain that I wouldn't accidentally spoil their plans. I'm really happy that Natsuki is here. She's still been real quiet about herself, but I've been making it a point to message her more. She thanked me for the gift and the letter, but she hasn't said anything about what's going on in her life.
Yeah, I don't have to. Fuck you.
I haven't ever brought it up again, beyond the occasional reminder that I care about her, and she can talk to me about anything. I only wish Monica could have made it as well.
So, now that you've embarrassed me, what are you going to eat?
Who said the embarrassment was over?
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh. Hamari calls out in a sing-song voice.
Oh, waiter!
Oh my god!
Yes?
We're ready for that special order we asked for now.
He grins.
I'll be right back. Please don't hurt me like last time.
He then leaves to the kitchen.
I'll do it if you fuck it up, I'll do it.
No!
Oh,
Okay,
no.
I'll do it.
Now
I'll
what?
do it.
I'm imagining them wheeling out a giant cake with a male stripper popping out of it like some sitcom. I wouldn't put it past Natsuki and Hamari, but I'm confident this restaurant isn't the kind of place that would do that. Mostly confident. I mean, they do allow kids in here. I see the waiter return, though he's not carrying any food, but bringing along with him what looks like every male employee in the restaurant. Hamari stands up and calls out to the other customers.
May I have your attention, please?
She gestures towards me.
This here is our friend Yuri, who will be getting married next month.
A few of the other customers politely clap.
So if there's anyone here who wants to kiss her, now's your last chance.
She then bends down and kisses me on the lips with an over-the-top
Mwah!
sound. Oh my god.
Oh my
Natsuki and
God.
Sayori then kiss me on both of my cheeks at the same time, also with an exaggerated kissing sound. I cannot physically do that. Sorry. All the restaurant employees then come up, one at a time, and give me a quick peck on the cheek and then head back to work. This is insane. How the fuck
This
did
is
you pull this
insane, dude.
off? A couple of the customers decide to join in on the fun and kiss me too. I just sit there completely beet red as this happens. We didn't do anything like this when Sayori got married. Why me? Maybe it's because we're older? Maybe Hamari is just a bad influence on everyone.
I said I'd kill everyone if they didn't do it.
No, thinking about it, I realize it's only because they know I'm okay with it. Yes, I am embarrassed, but I know this teasing is done out of love, not spite. Eventually, the endless parade of getting smooched ends.
So, are you ladies ready to order for real, or what?
No.
Oh, okay. I haven't had the chance to see the menu yet.
You don't have any say in what happens tonight.
Isn't this supposed to be my party?
Yeah, which is why you don't have any say about it.
So we want the happy party planner, an order of onion rings, and a family-sized nacho with all the fixings. Actually, those aren't bad choices. It's food we can have fun sharing together. And I love onion rings.
Oh, okay, alright.
New lore drop.
Okay, and the drink?
A pitcher of beer. I feel a little uncomfortable with that. They all know I don't drink alcohol anymore.
Okay, anything else?
Before I can request something different to drink for myself, the others point to me and shout out. These are all me! I can't do this! Root beer! I smile. I should have known my friends wouldn't force me to drink, even on a night like this. I would have preferred lemonade, but root beer will be fine.
What is it? Well, I keep looking towards the back of those images, like behind the Himari.
Yeah, I've been trying not to look at them, actually.
Like, what is going on in the background?
I don't know. That's why I've been trying to avoid looking at them.
I have a feeling you're gonna tell me that's like probably the creator or somebody.
No, I don't know shit.
Oh boy. Alright. Anyway, back on track. Ignoring the crap on the wall. Okay, so that's the happy party platter in order of onion rings. Family-sized nachos with everything on it. A pitcher of beer and a root beer for the lovely lady over here.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll be back with your drinks.
Thank you.
Yuri, I know you try to keep denying it, but this is your bachelorette party, which means it's time to be honest. When's the due date?
I'm not ready.
She just looks at me in disbelief.
I'm not.
Now you know how I felt. You're engaged within 2 months of your first date. Set your wedding date for just 4 months later. So I'm guessing September, October.
Not everyone chooses to marry quickly just because they're pregnant.
I didn't realize it was only 2 months.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize either. That was like a whole year.
Yeah, they wait until after the baby comes to have the wedding.
Why is Himari so goddamn disappointed about it?
Baby Yuri. Funny.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Natsuki, for clearing it up.
I try to glare at them. Himari just smiles at me.
Okay, here's your pitcher, and here's your root beer.
The root beer is passed to me while the others begin filling their own glasses.
Is there anything else, or...
No, fuck off!
Am I free to go?
Fuck off!
Okay. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the brown hair over here.
I don't care.
Listen. I have a
She
family,
said
okay?
to
Just
fuck
leave me
off.
alone.
She said
Okay,
to fuck
okay,
off, so
fine.
fuck off.
Alright, I'm sorry.
God. That guy's annoying.
We both love each other. We both want to marry, but why wait?
Yeah, but...
She sighs.
I know I've asked you this before, but are you certain you're not rushing things? I mean, he is your first real boyfriend.
I look at her.
We're your friends and we care about you, and we want you to be happy.
She looks towards Himari.
Even if some of us should be more tactful about it. We're just trying to look out for you. Doki Doki John is a great guy. See, even I can't do it. He's a great guy, and I admit I've never seen you so happy and outgoing as you've been since meeting him.
That's an understatement.
But...
we want you to be certain you're marrying him for the right reasons.
yeah. Not because of a baby. Not because of an infatuation, and not because you're lonely. But because he's who you truly want to share the rest of your life with.
I'm not certain how to explain it to them. Yes, things have moved fast with me and Doki Doki John, but everything so far has just felt right. I feel comfortable with him in a way that I haven't with anyone else, not even them. When I'm with him, my anxiety vanishes. I know I can trust him with anything.
He's... So, we haven't known each other since we have.
What? Yuri, is your phone going off?
Oh, is this what's going on?
I thought we confiscated that.
Wait, what?
Nothing, just like, can you just like, you know, it doesn't even matter. Okay then.
I guess. Just remember that we're trying to help you. If you say you want to marry him, then we're right here with you and supporting that decision. But if you change your mind for any reason, even if it's the last second, then we'll still be right here with you supporting that decision as well.
I'm not going to change my mind.
I hope you don't. I like seeing you happy with him.
We just don't want to see you get hurt is all. Marriage is a big step. I've been married 3 times. None of them worked.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We don't want you to have any regrets. So if you're having any second thoughts,
I'm not.
I'm just saying if you do.
Guys, she gets it. She made her decision. She isn't questioning it, so why are you? Hamari and Sayori don't say anything. If Yuri starts second-guessing herself, we'll help her. If John hurts her, we'll make sure no one ever finds the body. I will make personally sure of that. But until then, let's be happy for her. The moment is interrupted by the waiter arriving with a number of trays.
Okay, so here's the happy party platter, the family-sized nachos, and your order of onion rings.
Thank you.
Sayori, I want some onion rings too.
Is there any hot sauce for the nachos? Yeah, put it on your own plate for those who like keeping their taste buds intact.
What's that?
Hummus on pita bread. Here, try it.
Is that cheese fondue over there?
Fondue over there?
We said it at the same time, Yuri. You owe me a Coke. But yes, it is.
Ooh.
Yuri, you're dripping cheese all over the table.
Oh. Oops.
Have a nap. Why don't you take the whole damn dispenser? Wait, are the onion rings gone already?
Sorry.
Jeez, whose idea was it to have us all share food anyways? Yours. I know, it's great, isn't it? We all laugh. Except only 2 of us can physically laugh.
You can physically laugh.
I lean back and smile. I feel full and happy. Natsuki and Himari appear to be done eating as well. Sayori is finishing off the last of the nachos, except for a bit of cheese in the pot with nothing to dip it in. So the rest of the food is gone.
Are you ladies finished? Can I interest you in dessert?
Sayori's eyes perk up. How can she even think about more food right now? No thanks, we'd like the bill divided evenly 3 ways.
3 ways?
We all decided this while planning it out. Since it's your party, you don't get to decide anything, and you don't have to pay either. They all pay their part of the bill, and then we stand up.
Ready to go?
Yes. This was quite fun. Can I now have my purse back, please?
Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you wanna laugh?
Okay, hold on. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
No.
The fun's not over.
Oh. Okay.
They all collect their things, with Natsuki taking my purse. Then Natsuki and Hamari take their position on each side of me again and escort me out the building. They take me to Sayori's apartment.
Where are Stripe and the kids?
He took them over to her parents' place, where they'll be staying the night. That way we don't have to worry about little eyes seeing things they shouldn't. If you know what I mean.
Okay. Oh god, what are you gonna do to me?
Don't worry.
Such as...
Yeah, sure, we can get you in.
Your presents.
Oh dear.
Hold on, I'm gonna get Monica on video. She wanted to join in remotely for this part.
A minute later, we can see Monica, apparently
Hell
sitting
yeah,
at a
Monica!
computer desk, sitting on the screen of Sayori's phone. She's back.
Hey everyone!
Hey, Monica.
Good to see you again. I forgot I had to talk. So, we were just about to do the gifts.
Oh, do mine first. It did arrive, didn't it, Sayori?
Well, I got a package for you, but it's marked for, Doki Doki John.
That's it. My gift's for John, but Yuri has to be the one to open it.
Sayori hands me a box that has been taped shut. What is it? On the outside, I see it is marked for Doki Doki John. With quotation marks around his name. I try to open the box, but it's taped shut very well. I start to reach for my purse before realizing I don't have it.
Can I at least have my knife back now, Natsuki?
Yeah, but we're still not giving you anything else yet. Natsuki looks in my purse and takes out the knife I'd brought today. I use it to cut the tape sealing the box shut. I definitely knew that I had to read that. I close the knife and hand it back to Natsuki, who puts it back. Opening the box, I see something made out of fabric inside. I take it out.
Oh, a dress.
I suddenly realize it is the most sheer dress I've ever seen in my life. Holding it up, I can see right through it. I look towards Monica on the phone.
This is for Jean?
Monica grins and winks.
Women may be the ones to wear lingerie, but it's really a gift for men.
I smile at the thought of wearing this, and nothing else for him. Oh god.
Thanks. I'm certain he'll appreciate it. I certainly hope so.
If he doesn't, then you've got a serious problem. I wouldn't know. Remember? 3 previous marriages?
I don't think I will.
We all laugh. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god.
God, your fucking laughs are heinous.
Oh, shut up, Natsuki. It's not that bad.
Okay, it wasn't too bad. Though I can see why they didn't want to do this with kids around.
Open mine next.
Sayori hands me a large gift bag. Inside the gift bag, I find what feels like a hard plastic box. I take it out.
A first aid kit?
Nope. It's a fun aid kit.
I take a closer look and see that while it was a first aid kit, the word first has been crossed out with a marker and the word fun written above.
I'm
Nervous,
disturbed by
I
what
open
the
it
reason
up.
fun is.
I know my stuff.
Inside, I see bottles of personal lubricant, spermicides, contraceptive sponge, and... Jeez, you think that's enough condoms, Yuri?
She's gonna need all of them since they aren't planning on having kids right away.
My doctor did get me started on the pill last month.
Tell that to Meredith.
Wait, you just started on the pill? I frowned at Amari. I really don't want to talk about that right now. You should have done that, like, ages ago.
Well, it sort of just slipped past my mind.
Alright.
Okay, everyone. God, I miss doing that. Who wants to give their gift to Yuri next?
I'll go next. I know what Natsuki got, and we're gonna want to save it for last.
Amari hands me a gift bag. Why does she fucking... This fucking face. I don't know what it is about it.
It's the eyes. They're kind of like derpy looking.
Head empty, no thoughts. I reach in and take out something in a sealed plastic container.
Oh my! I can't believe you got her one of those, Amari.
I look at it hesitantly. I'm actually not quite sure what it is. The packaging just says for him and her.
My boyfriend got it just for one of us, and we both really enjoy it. Yeah, I am dating again. It's not weird.
I just blush knowing that I'm holding what must be some sort of toy. I hope it comes with instructions. God damn. This is not what I what I expected booting this up today.
What a hell of a way to start the freaking chapter, huh?
Yeah. I'm a little scared of the search results I'd get trying to look it up online. Give me a second. Alright, I'm good.
Alright.
Okay, so we've saved the best for last. Obviously, because I'm the best. She hands me something wrapped in brown paper. Just holding it, I can tell it's some sort of large hardbound book.
Let me guess. Hentai?
No. Please. I look at her suspiciously and open the package.
Cookbook?
Normally, I wouldn't be surprised at getting a cookbook as a gift from Natsuki, but it's so tame compared to the other gifts. It's full of special recipes for you to give to Doki Doki John.
Aphrodisiacs?
Sorta. I turn to the first recipe and begin to read.
Creamy double mountain. Oh.
I blush. I would definitely need to take a shower after serving that to John. Doki Doki John. Not just a regular John. While embarrassed, I am curious enough to turn to a random page in the middle of the book to see what else is in it. The entry I turn to is simply called the strawberry recipe. Oh. As I continue to read, I feel a little aroused at the thought of trying that particular recipe with him.
Maybe I should try that one with Stripe.
No, thanks. I quickly closed the book.
Yeah.
I thought you'd like it. Did you?
Betting John will too.
I don't know what to say, everyone. Now I'm curious what's in it.
I'll text you the title so you can look it up online.
I'm certain Rikuya will appreciate that.
I hear a muffled voice in the background over Sayori's phone.
Nothing, honey. My friends are just helping me plan our next date night. Our next date night. So,
that's fine.
What's next?
We thought we'd end the night with a movie.
I'm going to log off then. Movies aren't much fun to watch like this.
Okay.
Oh, on the contrary, Monica. Come on now.
You know, she's kind of not very fun, but she's our friend, so it's fine. Anyways, it was good talking with you again, Monica.
Yeah, glad you were able to join us like this.
Same. You are planning to stream the wedding, aren't you, Yuri? Yeah. Most of John's family is going to be remote as well, so I'll make certain to send you the link once John works out the technical details. He's pretty good with computers. Great.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye, Monica.
Bye, Monica.
I'm just gonna say it with my normal voice, because I'm voicing all of them. Monica disconnects and Sayori puts her phone away.
I'm guessing I have no vote over what movie we're watching.
Of course you don't. I sigh.
Fine.
Yeah, it is fun.
What are we watching? Wait, let me guess. Something with lots of muscular men wearing practically no clothes.
How'd you know?
Natsuki punches Hamari in the arm. Nah, we thought about it, but then we eventually decided on something that we thought you'd actually enjoy.
Natsuki and Sayori completely outvoted me, and we got a horror movie. Instead of a horror movie. I'm pissed off now.
I mentally shrug my shoulders. While I enjoy horror in books, that is because I think a good, surreal, psychological horror story can really make you think. However, every horror movie I've ever seen has relied on cheap jump scares and gore to try and scare the audience. Still, I'm certain it's better than Strippers on Parade or whatever raunchy thing Hamari wanted.
Alright, then let's put it in, shall we?
I'll make some popcorn.
Now that was a great movie. The credits are long over and we're still talking about it. I wonder what movie it was. Oh, it was The Thing.
God,
I'm telling you, McCready was the thing at the end. I mean it. I don't know what I skipped, it's fine.
But that makes no sense. If he was, then he would have felt tired and sim like the others instead of fighting it.
But he destroyed the base, which is exactly what the Thing wanted, so it could be safe in hibernation until more humans arrived.
He only did that so he could blow the Thing.
The Thing was so big at the end it could have survived the explosion. It was a good way to fake its death so it could hibernate safely.
I still don't think either of those guys at the end were the Thing.
You think, Hamari?
Looking over, I see that Hamari is lying down on a pillow with her eyes closed. I suddenly realize the time.
When do the buses stop running? Are you two going to be okay getting home?
The reason we scheduled this for tonight is because I don't work this evening, and Hamari's off tomorrow. So we're just gonna stay here all night and catch the bus home in the morning.
Unfortunately, I didn't expect to be staying out all night tonight. and I do have work tomorrow.
That's fine. We never intended on making this an all-nighter.
Yeah, the movie was the last thing we had planned.
You can go home if you want, or just sleep here if you don't feel like walking.
Does that mean I can finally take off this silly shirt and get my purse back?
Yeah. Take off the Kiss Me shirt and put it with the rest of my gifts.
I'm surprised she still kept it on the entire time during the movie.
You know, she goes along with the joke.
Yeah, true.
She's in for the bit.
Person pleaser.
She's in for the bit. Like
Yeah,
the
she's
lingerie.
a people pleaser.
It's something that'll be fun to wear on my honeymoon. I consider the time and whether I should go home or not. Even though this isn't a particularly bad part of town, it is a bit late to be walking around. My only concern with staying is not having a change of clothes in the morning. Wearing this blouse all day, sleeping in it, and then going to work again in it tomorrow would be more unkempt than I like. Wear the fucking shirt they gave you.
Yeah, wear that tomorrow.
After pondering the matter a bit, I looked to Sayori.
I'd prefer to stay here tonight, but I'm a little concerned about my clothes. Do you have a spare sweatshirt and sweatpants I can borrow so I can at least hang these up while I sleep?
Sure, although I'm not certain how well my tops will fit you.
I just need something to sleep in. It doesn't have to be perfect fit.
Let me see what I can find then. That is gonna be hard to do though, because you're like 5 inches taller than me.
I look over to Natsuki, who is looking through her phone.
Oh, you're not tired, Natsuki?
Nah, with my work schedule, waking up at noon is super early for me. I look at her and think. I want to ask her again if there's anything going on she needs to talk about. I want to ask her why she's been so distant with everyone. What she does on the nights that she doesn't come home. Why she's never once mentioned going out on a date, much less having a steady relationship. She's my friend, and we used to talk about sensitive issues together. Like when she cut off contact with her old friends back in high school. Why am I hesitating now? Does this mean we're drifting apart? Probably, which is sad to be honest. I need to say something to her. Unfortunately, I wait too long, and the moment passes as Sayori returns carrying some clothes.
Here you go. You can change in the bathroom if you want.
Thank you, Sayori.
Of course. Good night, Yuri.
Good night, Sayori.
Yeah, night. I go into the bathroom and change into the sweats Sayori gave me. The top is a little snug around the chest, but not as bad as I thought. Although I am still glad it's just us girls here tonight. I hope Stripe doesn't come home too early tomorrow. Yeah. I hang up my own clothes on a hook and bathroom door for the morning. After using the facilities and washing my hands, I go back out into the living room. I collect a pillow and 2 blankets from the storage bin that Sayori keeps them in. I take one of the blankets and place it over the sleeping Himari. I lay down my own pillow and blanket on the floor. I look over to Natsuki.
Do you want me to get you a blanket too? The apartment can get a little cold at night.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay up for a while anyways. I can get one later if I change my mind.
Okay.
I sit down on the blanket and get my phone out of my purse. I set the alarm so I'll have plenty of time to get to work from here. Then, I check my messages. No way, it's Doki Doki John! Didn't get the mess? Oh my god, that was just not the voice. Holy shit.
Didn't
Okay.
get the miss.
It's fine, it's fine. How the fuck did I get Sayori so perfectly when we were doing the original game? Like, when I had to bring her back.
I have no idea.
I guess I had practice, I don't know. Didn't get the mess. Wondering where I am, so you guess your friends got you as planned. Have fun.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know why
I'm
it took a little bit
waiting for
of freaking watch it. Yeah, thanks for helping them with the surprise. Had lots of fun. Eager to share gifts with you later.
Yay, it's 3 in the morning. Go to fucking bed. I love that it's just slowly turning into Dracula. You know what? Doki Doki John is Dracula now. I wait a minute, but don't get an immediate reply. He probably went to bed already. Set my phone down next to my pillow so that I'll easily hear the alarm in the morning.
Yeah, of course, Yuri. It's 3 in the morning.
Like I said, Yuri, it's 3 in the morning. I got to get up at top of the morning tomorrow.
Top of the morning tomorrow. Oh, great. Top of the morning tomorrow. Oh man, okay.
I'm about.
That's a freaking unit of time measurement right there. Top of the morning.
I'm about to lay down, but stop. I look at Natsuki again, who is still quietly tapping away on her phone. Not wanting to disturb Sayori or Hamari, I whisper.
Natsuki,
Yeah.
thanks for the bachelorette party. Despite the humiliation, I really enjoyed spending time with all of you again.
She doesn't look up from her phone. Thanks, Sayori and Hamari. They're really the ones who planned it out.
Yeah, but I know how busy you are. How hard it is for you to get together with us because of your hectic work schedule. So, I'm just glad you made it.
So am I, but I admit the scheduling was a bit tricky.
Natsuki?
What? I just look at her. Why is it suddenly so hard to ask her if she's doing okay? Natsuki finally breaks away from her phone and looks at me. I'm not gonna fucking whisper anymore. I don't give a damn if the others wake up because whispering is like stupid.
Okay.
If you have something to say, then just say it, okay?
Sean may be my best friend now, but that doesn't mean you're not still my friend.
I pause to collect my thoughts. Huh? Why would you say that? I didn't think we would stop being friends just because you met Doki Doki John. We didn't stop being friends with Monica and Sayori when they got married. That's what I get for hesitating while speaking.
No, I mean, you'll always be my friend, and if there's anything you need to talk about, I'll still listen.
Where's this coming from? You said practically the same thing in your letter at Christmas.
You've been so distant the past couple of years. I thought it was a combination of your crazy work schedule and living so far away, but then Hamari mentioned it as well. I don't mean to pry, but I do want to make certain you're okay.
I'm fine. I've just been busy.
But...
Hey, I appreciate the concern. I really do. I know it's 'cause you care. But just like Sayori and Hamari were grilling you about how fast you're getting to John because they care. As I said, I'm fine. If I start to question what I'm doing, feel free to try and help, but until then, please don't second guess my life, and I won't second guess yours, okay?
Okay. Good night, Natsuki.
Night, Yuri. I lie down on the pillow and cover myself with the blanket while Natsuki goes back to her phone. She's right. Though it bothers me that she's choosing... What? Though it bothers me that she's choosing and is apparently happy with being alone. That feels like a weird sentence, okay. It doesn't seem like her. She was always so outgoing in high school. But people change, and it's almost been 10 years since then. She's an adult making decisions with her life, just like I am. Till she either says something is wrong, or I see evidence that she's actually unhappy, I have to trust that this is what she truly wants. Year 11.
Year 11. So let's see, she would be 29.
29. God. What the fuck happened?
Jesus, the purple.
I sit on the couch, staring at my phone, praying it won't chime. I know it's going to. It must. Honestly, it should have some time ago. That's it. It's finally over. Start to cry. Sayori, I'm sorry. Do you want me to check it for you? I shake my head no. I have to do this myself. Here come the replies. Can't put this off forever. Pick up my phone and bring up the chat. Alright. Baby girl born alive and breathing for now. We named her Jennifer. Oh my god. Jennifer just died.
Oh my god.
The wording of that is just so unserious. What the hell? I'm sorry. What can you do?
Yeah, I have my deepest condolences.
I begin to sob. Sayori, I wish I could lessen your pain right now.
If there's anything we can do, just ask.
I hand my phone over to I was about to say Fortnite, John. Yuri, they're adding me to Fortnite. Isn't that wicked?
Isn't that wicked?
Who reads the messages for himself? Poor Sayori and Stripe. They could have had another Nyakat. Come here, hun. He sits down on the couch and holds me as we cry together. We knew this was coming, but it's still hard. When Sayori found out she was pregnant again last year, we were all so happy for her. But the doctors soon discovered the baby had a very rare but very serious genetic defect. I don't remember the exact name of the syndrome, but Sayori was told that most babies born with it rarely draw even a single breath. They even considered aborting the pregnancy, but eventually decided against it. When Sayori went into labor early this morning, I had expected to get a message from him telling us the baby had been a stillborn. Instead, a little over an hour ago, got a message saying that the baby was alive and breathing. They named her Jennifer and even had a picture of Stripe holding her. But even if I hadn't heard from Sayori what the doctor had said, I would have known Jennifer wouldn't live long from the photo. Her face was horribly disfigured. And since we'd been waiting for the inevitable news that she had passed away, medically it was a miracle she lived as long as she did.
It seems almost cruel.
It seems like this whole world is cruel. You ever think about that, Yuri?
Come on. To only have an hour with your child.
I don't think Sayori and Stripe see it that way. They got an entire hour with her that they didn't think they'd get.
I'm surprised you're the one looking on the bright side of this.
Yeah, right. You're always looking on the negatives.
I just hope Sayori does too right now. She struggles a bit with the depression even after a normal pregnancy.
Has she ever tried to hurt herself?
Only once that I know of. She hung herself back in high school. We almost lost her.
Does Stripe know?
Yeah, he does. He was actually the first one to find her.
Here's the recap.
Yeah, there's the recap right there.
Good. She'll know to keep an eye on her then. Are you going to be okay? Do you need to call in to work? I sigh.
I'm going to be worried about Sayori all day, but she's in a hospital with Stripe and surrounded by doctors and nurses to keep her safe. I'd just be in the way if I went. And my job is important.
But are you going to be okay? I know how close you are to her. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? I smile as I snuggle against him.
You already are.
That's awesome. I'm glad I'm so comforting. I just being held with by him
Tell
like
whether
this.
he's smiling or not.
Very comforting. He's not smiling. He finds no joy in this.
I just find no joy in anything that he does whatsoever. Even if married is not something that gives him joy.
Yeah. I wish I could stay like this with him all day, but I need to start getting ready if I'm gonna catch my bus for work. And he needs to leave in an hour anyway for his own job. Kiss him and then get up off the couch. I'm not reading that one. I'm pretending this dynamic did not happen. Work was a bit slow today, which was nice. I felt much better after Sayori sent out a message saying they'd be staying with her parents for a while after she gets out of the hospital. Having both her parents and his next door will be good for them. I am still feeling a little down when I get off of work, though. Doki Doki John isn't at the apartment when I arrive home. His current project is on the far side of town, and even driving he probably won't be home for an hour or so. Try to think about what to have for dinner, but my thoughts keep turning to Jennifer. Instead of cooking, I take out a pen and paper. Writing often helps me at times like this.
The candle. I gaze at a candle, long and tall, and sways smooth and straight. I listen on the comfort of hope, briefly lit, briefly held, forever loved. Only a wisp of smoke, a blackened wick, remains of the flame that briefly helped illuminate the world. The memory of its light remains in our hearts, even mine.
Poetry. I look harder at what I read and put it away in my writing box. Everything I've written won't fit in a folder anymore. Then I go into the kitchen and get out the rice cooker. This is a fucking tiny kitchen.
Mobile home, Jesus.
John manages to... Oh, my bad. Doki Doki John manages to get home on time today. Hi, hun. You look a bit happier. Guessing Sayori is okay.
Joy, dude.
I never experienced joy. I think I have depression too.
No, Joe, not you.
Sayori once told me about the Spider-Man moves.
No!
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 Okay,
Alright.
go for it.
Yes, it's going to be hard on her, of course, but she's doing as good as can be expected. She has lots of freaking Spider-Man moves. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
She has lots of family around her right now to help her through that.
Good. I've been a bit worried about her myself. Is that chicken and rice I smell?
Yes. Are you hungry?
Very. I've only had a PB&J for lunch. Even the smell of chicken and rice doesn't make me feel joy.
Look at him, he's like, this is freaking dead inside. No, not dead inside, just like freaking hates the world or something.
I get some plates.
I keep telling you that you should do bento boxes like I do.
I prefer a light lunch. I put a chicken breast and some rice on a plate and hand it to him. Saves rooms for your delicious dinners that I do not feel any joy for.
I mean, just freaking dedicated, dude.
He just hasn't shown zero emotion this entire time. After serving myself too, we sit down on the couch and get together to eat. Neither of us are very formal about meals. So how was work today then?
Well, it was good, but it was a bit slow, which did help. How are things going with your new assignment?
Already finished. The connections to the security cameras were cut during a robbery, so I only had to splice them together. No need to run any new cables or anything.
That's good.
Finally, he shows some joy.
I know, look at him, heck yeah! Well, of course it had to do with his job.
The only thing this bitch cares about is his job.
That's good. Do you know what you'll be doing tomorrow then?
No, I was originally contracted for both today and tomorrow to work on those cameras. Since I finished early, I'll just be on call. Dang, I wish I had tomorrow off so we could spend it together. It's not common for him to get an emergency assignment on days when he's on call. He finishes eating and stands up with his plate.
I'll take it to the sink for you.
It's okay, I can do it.
Hey, surprise for dessert.
It better not be the
please
goddamn
no.
strawberry shit again. That was weird the first time.
We just have to see. We just have to see.
He hands me his plate and sits down. The way that his hand is makes it look like he you know the image of Eminem tossing the microphone? I'm just imagining him doing that with the plate.
Stupid.
Yuri's very good at catching things. I take both our dishes into the kitchen and put them in the sink. I take a minute to get ready. No! It is the strawberry thing!
Oh my god, why? Just why?
I then take a single strawberry out of the fridge and walk out with it. He already knows. He already knows! When I return to the living room, his eyes get wide as he sees me. That book Natsuki gave us has been fun. Are you fucking kidding me? I told you no strawberry shit tonight. I smile at him seductively and begin walking towards the bedroom.
Oh my god. No, please, no.
I stretch a little as the water from the shower washes over me. I feel really good right now. Good endorphin rush does that. But despite that, right now I don't feel quite as happy and content as I usually do after making love to Jean. As if something is missing. After rinsing, I turn off the water and grab a towel to start drying myself. I then step out of the shower and go to the medicine cabinet. I open it up, take out the package I keep in there, and pop out tonight's pill. I hold it in my hand and just look at it instead of simply taking it like I usually do. I feel like the pill in my hand is mocking me. I don't want to take it. Maybe it's what happened with Jennifer this morning. Maybe it's just my biological clock. But I'm tempted to drop it in the sink and let it wash away. Is this why I'm not as content right now? Is this what is missing? The possibility of a baby? I know missing one pill doesn't mean I'll get pregnant. It only increases the likelihood. Actually, no. I
Mm-hmm.
I do believe you need to miss more than just a single pill for that, but okay.
Yeah.
Accidents
Yeah.
happen. No. I'm not gonna go behind Doki Doki John's back on something like this. Has to be something we both agree on. Our marriage won't work otherwise. I quickly put the pill in my mouth and swallow it with some water. I know it's just my mind, but I can still feel it inside my stomach. Put on my pajamas and leave the bathroom. I find Doki Doki John watching television. He's watching Friends. His smile fades as he sees me. What's wrong? Is it Sayori?
No.
Then what is it? I go over and cuddle up to him. Was it? I interrupt him with a kiss.
Definitely not.
He strokes my hair and doesn't say anything else. I don't want to bring up what I went through in the bathroom right now. It's probably just emotional turmoil. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. What? What? I just like skipped to this shit. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm assuming we're on
What
year
is
12.
happening? It feels good to sit down on the bus after being on my feet all day after work. Checking my message, I see that one from Sayori saying that she'd been released from the hospital and is at her parents' place. So no, it's the same year.
Is this okay, is this a bus or is this a freaking tram?
This is something. It's something. After seeing what I hope is an encouraging reply, sending, that is, I put my phone back in my purse. Normally I read during this time, but today I can't focus on a book. The desire to stop taking my birth control hasn't gone away, and I've been thinking about it all day. I know I'm gonna have to talk to Doki Doki John about this when I get home. When are we gonna start a family is something that we of course have discussed before. However, each time it's come up, we've always had a reason for waiting. Those reasons still exist, but I wish I could talk to one of my friends about this and make certain it's not because of Jennifer's death. But Natsuki and Hamari wouldn't be much help with baby hunger. Normally, I'd talk to Sayori, but right now is definitely not the time to discuss something like this with her. Maybe I should call Monica. She doesn't have any kids and hasn't even mentioned if she's planning on them, but she is married. I don't feel comfortable talking about something like this on the bus, though. So this is the bus. I pull the cord and get off at the next stop. This is a crazy-ass bus.
Weird-ass bus.
This is a crazy bus. What the fuck kind of bus are you getting on, Yuri?
Crazy bus. Crazy bus.
Holy shit.
Nah, I don't know how the Arthur song went.
Okay, you know what? She should stop taking the crazy bus and get on the crazy taxi.
Hey, what's going on? Crazy taxi here.
Holy shit, no way. I'm close enough that I can walk the rest of the way home. I love the random mix of, like, it being very serious, and then, like, randomly there'll just be the fucking weird-ass bus out of nowhere.
It's what I want.
It's awesome.
Very awesome.
I bring up Monica's contact and press the button to call her. Also, I love that this just, like, runs up no matter what we do. So, like, theoretically, we can turn this into, like, a fucking 24-hour call with Monica.
Why is it even there? Why is it a thing?
I don't know. Immersion, I guess? It suddenly occurs to me that she might not pick up. Well, I hate to tell you this, Yuri, but she already did. You've been on the line for about a minute now. If so, I've given myself an extra walk for no reason.
Oh, Yuri, what's wrong? Is it Sayori? No, she's fine. Oh, good. It's just that you usually text, so when he called, I was afraid she had, well, I've just been really worried about her since Jennifer died. She and Stripe are staying with her parents right now because of that. I know, I got the message too, but I just assumed the worst when I saw you were calling. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It means I don't talk to you as much as I should. It's okay, Yuri. So, what's up? Can I ask you a personal question?
I hear the confusion in her voice.
Yes? Are you planning to have kids?
Monica is quiet for a bit.
Not right now, but Rikuyo and I would both like to have a child together in the future. And if you don't mind me asking a personal question, where is this coming from? Are you pregnant? No, I'm not. It's just...
I don't know how to tell her what's been going through my mind.
Yuri? Is everything okay with you and Jean? Yes, we're doing great together. Well, then what's going on? This isn't like you. I want a baby. And he doesn't? No, he does. We both want children when we feel like we're ready. I'm just not certain when that is. Oh, this is really a conversation you should be having with John.
I love Monica's just getting injected into this conversation. It's really funny.
I know it is. I'm planning on talking to him about it when I get home. It's just... we have a plan. We both agreed to that plan. I didn't even question it until yesterday. Because of Jennifer. I don't know. Maybe. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is if this is normal. Do I only want a child because of Sayori's loss? Am I being hormonal? Or is this... Yuri, I'm not you. I don't know what you're feeling. Whether this is a temporary craving or something more, I can't tell you.
I perk up on hearing that. That's the real question I've been trying to figure out, isn't it? I haven't been able to put it into words myself until now.
All I can say is that I personally have never had a craving like that myself.
I personally have never wanted to have a baby after a friend had a miscarriage.
Don't get me wrong. If I did find myself unexpectedly pregnant, Rikuya and I would be thrilled. But right now we're dealing with our careers and we don't want to interrupt that for at least a few more years. I'm sorry I'm not being much help. I don't have any answers for you, Yuri. No. You helped me understand that question better. And I know the answer is one that only Sean and I can figure out together. It's good. You'll keep me posted about Sayori? Of course. Good. I wish I was there so I could help her. I feel so helpless right now being so
Far away.
long distance.
Yeah.
Oh, far away? Okay.
You're good.
Well, I'm right here, and honestly I feel a bit useless in regard to Sayori myself. She has so many people around her right now. I'm certain I'd just be in her way if I visited her. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad she's getting the support she needs. I just don't think there's any more you could do even if you were here. You're probably right, Yuri. That doesn't mean I don't wish I could be there for her. And for you too. I'm doing okay. You don't sound like it. I am. I'm just a bit uncertain about some things. As you said, and I already knew, I just need to talk to Sean about this. Speaking of which, I'm almost to our apartment right now, so I'll need to cut this short. Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you again, Yuri. You too, Monica.
Damn. I disconnect the call and put my phone in my purse. As I enter our apartment, the delicious smell coming from the kitchen tells me that John decided to cook today.
Your meatloaf recipe?
Yeah, I pulled them out the oven 15 minutes ago. How was your day? Are you feeling better?
Can we talk?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We sit down on the couch. He just looks at me curiously while I collect my thoughts.
I suppose I should just say it. When are we going to have kids?
He looks at me a little surprised.
I fucking love that face, man.
Hun, we talked about this. We agreed we'd wait until after we got a house. You yourself were the one that pointed out that a single-bedroom apartment was too small the last time we talked about it.
I know.
So what's bringing this up now?
I'm not sure. I was just thinking, we always have reasons for delaying, but what if we wait too long? First we wanted to wait until we got married, then we wanted to wait until we got settled in, then we wanted to wait until we knew if we'd be moving away for that job you applied for. Now we're waiting until we have a house, but who's to say there won't be something else by then? What if there will always be reasons to not have a baby until I'm too old?
Hun, you're 28. It's a bit worried to be worrying about menopause.
I'm not really worried about that. It's just, what if we end up waiting all of our chances away?
It's not gonna happen. Yuri, you know I want kids too. Having a family is important to me.
I know, but I don't know.
Hey, come here. He embraces me. Maybe now is the proper time, even with our small apartment. I'm just not sure though.
I'm not sure either.
He pulls back and looks at me. But I thought.
I don't know. It's been on my mind since last night, but I'm not certain if it's just hormones, the news about Jennifer, or if it's what I really want now. I'm just so confused.
Then let's not make a decision right now. Let's take a couple days to think about it. See if our feelings or reasons change at all. Then we'll talk about this then.
Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose.
Why does he look pissed?
I know, it just looks freaking pissed, dude.
God
God
fucking
damn,
damn
man.
it. This isn't the discussion I wanted to have. Are you going to be okay? I'm not. I smile at him.
I have you here with me, don't I? Let's have some of that meatloaf before it gets any colder.
Yay. What?
Oh, okay.
Today is Jennifer's funeral. It's a very nice church that it's being held in. Doki Doki John came with me, even though he's in the bathroom right now. We haven't talked about whether we should start a family now or not. Why am I thinking about that? We're at a funeral.
It's kind of a little bit late, kind of a little bit wrong time to talk about that or think about that right now, Yuri.
I know he's been thinking about it a lot the past few days, just as I have. I've been continuing to take my birth control, though I still don't want to. Looking around, I soon see Sayori and Stripe with a bunch of people around them. Can't help but be reminded how much his suit looks like his old school uniform. A little disappointed to not see Natsuki, but not terribly surprised. She said in the chat she probably couldn't make it today. The crowd around Sayori and Stripe begins to disperse a little. Seeing my chance to give them my condolences, I go up to them. Oh shit.
God dang,
wait, hold on,
dude. Change
hold on.
out of your freaking thing.
I got this. I got this.
Okay.
It's even in black. I'm in mourning. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. All right.
Perfect.
Heck yeah. Fits. That fits.
All right.
Hi, Siri. Stripe.
Hi, Yuri. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. I just wish it was for better reasons.
So do I. So was John not able to come?
He's here. He's just in the bathroom right now.
I'm really glad both of you made it. It helps.
I put my arm around her.
How are you holding up? I know you're not okay, so don't try to tell me you are. I wouldn't be if I was in your situation.
I am managing. I admit the past couple of days I sometimes have thoughts I know I shouldn't. The kind of thoughts I had, well, in high school.
I hold her tight.
But I've been making certain I don't stay alone right now so that I'm safe. I am also going to start grief counseling since I don't think my meds are gonna be enough for a while.
I'm glad you're being proactive about it.
I have to. I still have Meredith and James to think about. I have to keep reminding myself about them.
I know you have lots of family around you, and I'm certain you've heard this from practically everyone recently. But if you need my help, don't be afraid to ask. You can call or just show up at our apartment any time.
Thanks, Yuri.
I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me. If you're ready, it's time to begin.
Oh, God.
Minister is so unserious.
Of course.
I begin to follow Sayori and Stripe, but Stripe stops and turns to me. Hey, you know this section is reserved for family, right? You do understand, right? I noticed the roped off section of the pews.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Of course.
I enjoy being a dick. Specifically
Fuck
to
this
you.
guy,
Yuri.
man.
Fuck you.
Fuck this guy.
Embarrassed and a little saddened. I can go back down here now. I'm gonna keep this on until we're done with the morning.
Yeah.
Embarrassed and a little saddened, I turn around to find a place to sit elsewhere. Doki Doki John soon arrives, sees me, and turns around, spins around 360, and sits down next to me, putting his arm around me. I lean into him, feeling comforted. Even if Sayori and Stripe don't see me as family, that's okay. I have my own family, and it's Doki Doki John, and no one else. And maybe that's why I want to have a baby now. To expand my family beyond just the two of us. To guarantee that I'm not alone. That's depressing. That seems like such a selfish reason to have a child, though. Besides, John is healthy, and even if something did happen, I still have my mom and my friends. But the thought won't leave my mind, making me feel guilty. Okay, I can change now. No more morning.
We're done. It's now night.
I'm back to
No, it's now evening.
classic. This isn't classic me. What the fuck am I talking about? We're both silent as John drives us home. We've been
Fortnighting
pretty
right now.
quiet since the funeral. Yeah, it's a fortnight event now.
A lot on my mind.
Sayori.
I got the chance to talk to her before the funeral started, and she's doing as well as can be expected. She's struggling, of course, but she's also not taking any chances. She's got a good support system in place right now to help her through it.
So if it's not Sayori, I'm guessing it's what we talked about the other day.
Yeah,
Any new revelations?
some, none good.
Do you want to talk about it now?
I
How about I tell you what I came up with, and maybe that will help you. I'm pissed
Okay.
off about it. I wasn't able to come make a decision if now was the right time or not, but I do think you're right that there will always be a reason. There will always be reasons for us to not start a family, whether that's jobs, money, housing, whatever. Which means I think we need to take a close look at our reasons and decide if they're really worth it. Right now, we're waiting until we get a house so that we can have more room. But our current apartment can still fit a crib. We could move to a bigger one if we aren't able to get a house in time. So I'm not saying now is necessarily the time, but maybe our reason for waiting isn't insurmountable. I think about what he just said. It's not exactly a definitive answer. Of course, I don't have one either.
Let's talk about this when we get home.
The rest of the drive home is quiet. At home, I change out of the dress I was wearing into something casual. After leaving our bedroom, I find John on the couch checking his phone. On seeing me, he sets it down on the coffee table. Sit down on the far end of the couch so I can look at him. So,
Yeah,
we both look at each other, a little uncertain on what to say. I've already told you what I've thought, such as it is. Do you have anything more?
I still want to have a baby now. I'm just not certain my reasons are right, though.
What do you mean?
I realized during the funeral that I want to expand our family because I don't want to be alone.
You're not alone. You have me, your mom, Sayori, your other friends that I never see. Cause that bitch is...
Especially that Himari one.
Especially Hamari. She keeps trying to feel me up. It makes me uncomfortable. She knows we're married, right?
I do hope so. I know, and I'm not expecting to lose any of you, but
In that case, let's do it. Let's grow our family. And you better not pull the fucking strawberry shit again. Let's just do this normally for once in our goddamn lives.
are you sure?
Yes, very sure. It seems a little sudden. We both want kids, and our reasons for waiting can be overcome. So why are we waiting?
So, that's it? We're agreed? I just stopped taking my birth control tonight.
Well, there is a little more we need to do besides just stopping birth control. I pull him towards me.
Then, let's get started.
Let me guess. Time jump?
Please?
Time jump.
Oh god, thank god.
Year 12.
Okay, now she's 29.
Yuri. Goddamn Yuri. She speedran that
Okay.
shit.
See that little red... Okay, what voice did I go with the doctor last time?
I have no idea.
Damn, I forgot. Okay, let's see.
It's fine.
See that little red dot flashing right there? That's your baby's heartbeat.
Really?
Yes, it may look fast, but that's normal at this stage of development. Do you know when I'm due? Oh, due dates aren't exact, but I'd say sometime next March.
That's where we're gonna jump
We'll narrow
next.
that down more as your pregnancy continues.
I smile. I'm practically giddy. Is there anything special we should be doing right now?
Well, of course, the basics is no smoking, no alcohol, balanced diet, light non-strenuous exercise, keep taking prenatal vitamins. I mean, I'd also like to schedule another ultrasound in 2 weeks just as a precaution. Of course. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So do you think we're finally ready to tell everyone? I don't even hesitate with my answer.
Absolutely.
I call my mother, and you call yours.
Yes.
We both pull out our phones. While he starts going through his phone, I find my mother's contact in mine. Am I doing her mom?
Do you want me to? I'll do
No,
my mom.
I have to do her mom. Oh wait,
Okay.
no, because I did Homari because of relative. You can do mom.
Yeah, I read those. Okay, alright, now I just gotta find a good voice. Alright. Hello? Hey there, Grandma. Yuri? Grandma?
I hear her gasp.
You're pregnant?
You're pregnant?
You're pregnant? I am. You're absolutely sure? We just had an ultrasound.
I hear her start to cry.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so happy for you too.
Finally, Yuri too.
I know how hard it's been.
Getting pregnant was more difficult than we anticipated. At first we weren't too worried, but as the months went by, we became concerned. The doctor couldn't find anything obviously wrong with us, and we couldn't afford fertility treatments. We got lots of advice from people, what to eat, what not to eat, what positions to use, best way to chart my cycle, how we shouldn't worry about it because stress makes it harder to conceive. It was really hard. Sex even became a bit of a chore. It's something we did because I was ovulating, not because we were in the mood. Kind of fucking sucked. Finally, a couple weeks before last Christmas, I took a pregnancy test, and the very next day, it came out positive. We called it our Christmas miracle and told everyone right away.
Brilliant.
The next day, I realized I misread the instructions on the pregnancy test, and I wasn't actually pregnant after all. It was so humiliating and depressing to have to tell everyone that we made a mistake. This time, although certain of the test results, we decided to wait until a doctor confirmed them before telling anyone.
Thanks, Mom. We both appreciate your support. Do you know when you're due? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to freaking do the freaking accent again.
It's fine.
Doctor says sometime in March. Well, that's good. See, I told you eating. I'm sorry, freaking sorry. See, I told you eating pineapple would help. I almost freaking did the freaking some racist freaking accent.
Oh no. That would not have been good.
No, no. Because I pressed my freaking thumb against my throat and it's like trying to like enunciating my freaking T's.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom.
I don't want to burst her bubble by telling her that I didn't actually eat any pineapple. I wonder how John is doing with his mother, who just kept insisting that I needed to keep my legs in the air. I'd have a 6-month-old right now if that actually worked.
So, do you know if we're having a boy or a girl yet? No, it's way too early to tell. I'm not certain when we'll find that out, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. I want you to keep me posted about everything. Hello, Mom. I gotta go now. I love you. I love you too, sweetie.
I hang up the phone to see that John, Doki Doki John that is already done talking to his mother. Done. We should probably head home.
I have more people to tell.
Your bitch-ass friends. Fuck them. So I realize that after Mom, the only people I have left to tell are my friends. And I can tell all of them together through the group chat. But that seems so impersonal for something so important.
Actually, can we stop by Sayori's? Her appointment's right on our way home.
Sure, we have the entire day.
Let me make certain she's there first. Sayori, are you home? John and I are here and would like to visit.
Well, I need to leave for work soon. But come on over.
She says to come on over.
Let's go then. I'm glad to have the chance to tell Sayori the good news in person. She's been a big comfort and support to me this past year. Unlike everyone else, she never tried to give me unsolicited fertility advice. I'm not certain if it's because she knew I didn't want it, or because getting pregnant is so easy for her she had no advice to give. I suspect the latter. She seems to struggle with preventing pregnancy, but I have never held it against her. Regardless of the reason, I've been really appreciative of her. We've grown quite close because of it. God, why am I fucking up my words right now?
Hang in there, Stripe.
It would have been easy for me to have become jealous of her. John knocks on the door. Sayori soon opens the door.
Hey, you two, come on in. Just, ignore the mess as usual.
Sayori's apartment has its usual clutter of kids' stuff thrown across the floor. James is watching some show on television and completely ignores us. Meredith, of course, is at school.
So, what's up? Not that I don't appreciate the company, but it's not like the two of you to just drop by in the middle of a workday together.
We took the day off together. We were in the neighborhood.
We had a doctor's appointment.
Together?
Yes.
Was it about your difficulties?
Sorta. I can't hold it in any longer.
I'm pregnant. We just had our first ultrasound.
What? Oh my gosh! That's wonderful.
She starts jumping for joy.
Oops, I shouldn't be doing that. And you don't know how relieved I am to hear that you're expecting. I have a bit of a confession to make. I've known for a while that I'm also pregnant again.
Oh my god!
I can't help myself.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
Partially to make sure it wasn't just a chemical pregnancy, but mostly because I didn't want to make you feel bad. You guys have been trying for over a year now, and I didn't want...
Give Sayori a hug.
I appreciate you thinking about me, but I'm a big girl, and you're one of my closest friends. I'd still be happy for you even if I wasn't pregnant myself now.
The other reason is because Stripe and I are a bit scared there'll be a problem again. What if something happens like last time and we have to bury another child? I'm not certain we could handle that.
I put my hand on her back, gently.
I wish I could promise it would all be alright. But there are no guarantees in this world.
Classic Yuri, always not saying the right thing.
Exactly. It's one reason why freaking Stripe or MC's pissed at her.
Yeah, I'm pissed at Yuri for being a dick sometimes.
All I can promise is that if something does happen to your baby, you won't have to go through it alone. And let's not worry about that. Tell your OBGYN. Actually says there's a problem. Gyn, whatever. OB-GYN, whatever.
It's fine. You're right, though. Happy thoughts. So, when are you due?
March. What about yourself?
No way. I'm also due in March.
Maybe our pregnancy power is so strong that it caused both of us to conceive at the same time.
That's not funny. It's not a power. I've already told you I don't have a power. If I did, I would have gladly given it to you some time ago.
I know.
But you know what this means? We're gonna have twins.
What? You're having twins?
No, silly. I'm not having twins. We are. Our kids will be so close in age, they'll grow up as twins together.
Oh.
I laugh at Yuri's enthusiasm. I don't think it works that way, and frankly, I'm pissed that you even insinuated that.
Sayori wants it to work that way, then it will.
Yeah, I kinda control the laws of physics. So, I guess we're both ready to tell the others?
Yes, I just wanted to tell you in person first.
Aw, thanks. So how should we do this?
Just message the chat at the same time saying that we're pregnant?
That's boring. You're boring, Yuri. We got a chance to have some fun with the announcement.
Maybe you're right. But what should we do?
I'm not certain.
I look to John, who just holds up his hands and I'll leave me out of this manner. I don't want to fucking deal with this. I would have sent it to the group chat like 5 hours ago. Sayori and I think about it for a while.
Since it's an announcement to the old literature club, let's make a dual poem.
Do a poem?
Yeah, I miss talking about poems. Wait, I don't know if that's the right term though. I mean, we'll come up with a poem together. We'll split the lines between the two of us so that we carefully send each other at the same time. I think I got that across, right?
That sounds like a good idea.
Heck yeah.
That way, neither of us are still in the other's thunder.
Takes us a while to figure out exactly what we want to say. But eventually we come up with something we both agree on. It's not really my style, especially since we're limited to chat, but I do enjoy working it out with Sayori.
Are you ready to send?
Yeah.
Okay then. Let's do it. Go.
One soul split up into two.
Refuse to stay divided.
Searching for a way to stay together.
Sundered by space but not time.
It found two mothers, friends forever.
Each now carrying one half of the whole. Oh, did you get it?
That was a weird way to end the poem, but I guess it works.
I can feel myself tearing up a little as our messages go out. Mind if I take a look?
Of course. Here you go.
I hand him my phone. He smiles as he reads it. That was the stupidest shit I've ever read, but I guess it's sweet. He hands my phone back to me.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, I am. Both Sayori's and my phone go off together. What is going on, you two? Sayori pregnant again? Sayori and I grin at each other. Wait, 2 mothers?
Yep.
Sayori and I are both doing merch.
Holy shit. Congrats, you two.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm so happy for both of you too. Especially you, Yuri. I know it's been a rough year. Back to work for me though.
Damn. Guess you don't need to send a book to Yuri to explain what goes where. If you know what I mean. I'm embarrassed and blush.
Natsuki. You're embarrassing Yuri.
Dang, I was trying to embarrass John.
He's not in the group chat.
Then show it to him, dingus. I shake my head but show Natsuki's message to him anyways. He smirks a bit, takes my phone from me and begins typing. When he's done, he hands it back to me. Is Jean? Send the book anyways. I had a lucky guess. Still not sure what goes where. I didn't take anatomy. Holy shit.
That's fucking hilarious.
I give Jean the stink eye, but I'm not really upset at him. Listen, I'm just gonna say one thing, Yuri. You dated a fucking loser. You're married to a loser. This is what happens when you don't have sex until after you get married.
Dang, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Oh, but at least I'm happy. At least Yuri's having a child though, compared to you.
I don't give a shit.
Sure you do. Sure you don't.
Guys, Jean is Yuri is glaring at Jean now. I mean, she did it earlier, but I wanted to make sure you know. Oh shit, now she's glaring at me. I shouldn't have spoke up.
Good thing I'm not there then. She would get super pissed at what I'm saying right now. I estimate the direction Natsuki lives from Sayori's apartment and stare intently at that section of the wall.
She's glaring at you anyways now.
Yeah, right. Be glad I'd only sent a book. Himori once suggested bringing her boyfriend to demonstrate.
Oh no, please no.
I told her it wouldn't work. Yuri only understands books.
Lol, Yuri's laughing too. I like letting you know exactly what's going on at all times.
Thanks, Sayori, for letting her know.
Alright, I need to get ready for work too, though. Let me know when the baby showers are, like, as soon as possible. I need time to work out a schedule, you know?
Actually, I'm interested on seeing a side story of Natsuki be like freaking bringing her company back from the brink of freaking bankruptcy, and she's like a badass leader.
She's like
the whole deal.
She's the most important person at the company now.
Yeah, that's the reason why she's always caught up in their freaking schedule, because she's the freaking top dog of the company.
Listen, Yuri, I wasn't gonna tell you this, but like the real reason I've been so closed off is because I'm actually like the biggest. I'm the biggest person at Chuck E. Cheese's. Like,
Chuck E. Cheese's.
I own like 75% of the stocks, and like I may or may not have like left your entire family into my will because I don't really have anyone else, and that's why I didn't say anything.
Oh, I didn't know that, Natsuki.
Yeah, so you better take your unborn child to fucking Chuck E. Cheese's, because that's your money.
Of course, I will, Natsuki.
Cool.
Anyways, it won't be for a while, but I'll keep you posted.
Thanks. Sayori sets her phone down, but I start texting Hamari.
Got back from Doc. I'm confirmed pregnant.
Oh my god, I have to do Hamari again!
Due date is in March. Sayori's also pregnant and also due in March.
I don't expect a reply since I know Hamari doesn't generally text at work, but I surprisingly get one from her. Congrats to both of you two. Told you those positions would work. No, Hamari, even if I could contort my body like that, it would not have gotten me pregnant any faster.
Thanks. We'll keep you posted.
I set my phone down.
Family?
Hey, money.
She hasn't joined the group chat yet?
No, not certain why, honestly.
Maybe it's because she thinks it's just for those of us that were in the literature club together.
Maybe. Though, Stripe was in the literature club and he's not in the group chat either.
He was in the literature club?
I don't think he is.
No, he was?
I don't remember. I thought he was.
How did I forget that?
I never see him post anything in it, at least.
No, he's not in it. I've offered to ask Monica to add her in, but she's not interested. Probably because I tell him what's going on with everyone anyways. Maybe Hamari hears what's going on with everyone from Natsuki.
I don't think so. I get the impression that I talk to her more than Natsuki does. I think she hasn't joined because she doesn't want to know you or Monica that well.
All the more reason to join the chat. How does she expect to get to know us if we don't ever talk?
True. Especially since she's a very outgoing person. At least with me. We often message each other directly and have gotten together in person a few times over the years.
She's like Natsuki if she didn't have a job.
Yeah, of course. I've even met a couple of her boyfriends.
I love when the source material just matches your shit-ass joke. That's awesome.
Damn, Himori.
A couple? The way she talks the 2 times I met her, I thought she just had one she was really serious with. You know, other than the previous marriages bit. 'Cause that doesn't count.
No, she goes through them almost as fast as I go through books.
I'm starting to understand why she had 3 previous marriages.
It's why she still rooms with Natsuki. About the time she and her current boyfriend start talking about moving in together, something happens and they break up. Then she soon finds a new one and starts the cycle all over again.
Maybe she's afraid of commitment. She's kind of like the opposite of you.
Maybe. I don't know.
We hear the clock chime.
Oh, I lost track of time. I need to take the kids to the in-laws soon so I can get to work.
Oh, you're still working as a stalker?
No, I work at Burger King. But don't worry, they still offer maternity leave. I think.
That's good. I thought you'd like being a greeter. I think you'd be good at spreading sunshine to customers as they come in.
I do, but it does get a bit repetitive after so many years.
I like how John's just standing there not saying anything.
I'm just taking in the atmosphere. It's quite nice.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
The sun's coming
Ah,
through
okay.
the window.
It's not a window, Sean. It's a freaking door.
It's a door? I
Yeah.
thought that was a window.
No, it's clearly a door. You can see the freaking sliding things right there.
Oh, now I just feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
I every time we've come over, I ask them if they want to shut the window. They always look at me like I'm weird. I thought they just didn't like me.
To shut the window. What is a window to you this entire time, Sean?
I thought it was just a really big window. I was honestly starting to get worried about their children's safety with that big of a window.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happens to any sort of window out there, but sure.
Yeah.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Well, you see, just about every time Stripe and I think we're at the point that I can quit and become a permanent stay-at-home mom, something comes up that prevents us from giving up my income. But anyways, I'm sorry to have to kick you guys out like this.
Don't worry about it. We sort of invited ourselves over the last minute.
Well, I'm really glad you did in order to give me the good news.
We're really happy for you guys as well.
Yes. Give Shepard congratulations, Mom.
I will.
As we walk out the door, we hear Sayori telling James to get ready to go to his grandmother's. When we get home, John collapses on the couch, and he is pissed about it.
He's pissed, dude.
What a day. Cuddle up next to him.
We didn't do all that much. Just talk to the doctor and then tell our family and friends we're pregnant.
I don't have friends. Hold on. I don't have friends, Yuri. You know, like Rhapsody.
Oh, freaking A. Okay, I get it. Okay, freaking
I don't have a family, Lene.
Yeah, I freaking goddamn. I knew it. I freaking knew it from goddamn turkey tone.
That was enough.
Too many people to tell.
He thinks for a bit, very angrily. No, I was just really scared that the doctor would say something was wrong. That somehow we'd gotten the test wrong again, or that the baby wasn't healthy.
I know what you mean. I was beginning to wonder myself if we could ever have a child of our own. Then when I saw that dot, are we really ready for this?
As ready as we'll ever be. But it's also a little late to be having second thoughts.
Oh, I'm having second thoughts. Not really. It's just... It suddenly hit me. I'm pregnant. We're going to have a baby. In less than a year, we'll be responsible for and taking care of a new life. Our apartment is small. It's not baby-proofed. What if we can't afford for me to stay at home full-time?
We talked about all these things over a year ago. We have plans for all of them.
But what if something happens we didn't plan for?
Don't worry, something will. I sit up and look at him questioningly.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
I'm just being honest. We can't plan for everything in life. Eventually something will happen that we didn't expect and throw all our plans out the window. But that doesn't matter. When we do it, we will deal with it together. I cuddle up next to him. He knows how to make me feel better. By matching my freak, apparently.
I love you, Sean.
I love you too. A year later.
Oh shit. Year later.
Year 13.
Year 13.
Unlucky.
March. Uh-oh.
Oh my god! I should not be given this power! Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna, like... Oh, this is gonna... This is, like... I've been giving it a tremendous power here. And now I don't even know what to do with it.
Oh my god. Freaking... Yep, you've been given this power.
I've been given a huge power.
Natsuki, okay. Alright,
Natsuki! I was gonna put Natsuki too, but Natsuki works. God damn it. Natsuki 2. Natsuk.
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 Natsuke.
Natsuk.
Natsuke. Natsuk.
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 It's year 13 now. Unlucky year. I sit on the couch staring at my phone, praying it won't chime. I know it's going to. It must. Scary music. Oh shit. Honestly, it should have some time ago. That's it. It's finally over. I start to cry. Sayori, I'm sorry. Do you want me to check it for you?
Again?
Yeah. This is fucking shit. I hate this. I shake my head no. I have to do this myself. Again. Here comes the replies. Again. I can't put this off forever. I pick up my phone and bring up the chat. Edward Happy. Born happy and healthy. Way to go.
I'm so happy.
I begin to sob. Sayori, sorry I can't share your joy right now.
Congratulations.
I immediately turn off my phone and throw it away before I have to see any more. I've just lied to one of my closest friends. I feel so empty inside emotionally. I look down at my flat stomach. And physically. I want to be happy for Sayori. I know I should be. But I can't. I plain and simply can't right now. Are you okay?
Peachy.
Oh, come here, hon. He holds me as we cry together. We knew this was coming, but it's still hard. The weeks after Sayori and I found out we were both pregnant together were exciting. We talked about what it would be like for our kids to grow up as twins together. But then I had my next ultrasound, and the doctor couldn't find the baby's heartbeat. He told me I'd miscarried. The split soul of our two children would be forever divided. That was hard enough, especially after trying so long to get pregnant in the first place. But John and I decided we weren't going to give up. Although we had lost this child, we planned to start trying again in a few months, once my body had recovered from the miscarriage. A couple of days later, the bleeding started and wouldn't stop. I was rushed to the hospital, where they were forced to perform a hysterectomy to save my life. I hadn't just lost my little girl, I had lost all of my babies. I really don't know if the baby was a girl or not. She wasn't developed enough when I miscarried for the doctor to know. But for some reason, deep in my heart, I know it was a girl, and we would have named her Natsuki. Not to be confused with my friend Natsuki. We were gonna spell it with an E. My friends and family commiserated with me. Sayori was especially heartbroken when she heard the news. People kept reminding us that we could always adopt, as if that was some novel idea. Of course, there was no funeral, no memorial. Why would there be? There was nothing to bury, just some blood that John mopped off the floor. I completely fell apart. John and I comforted each other the best we could. Eventually, I pulled myself back together. Life moved on. People forgot. I did my best to pretend to be happy for Sayori as her pregnancy continued normally, to hide my jealousy. I even went to the baby shower and managed to smile there. But when we got the news she'd gone into labor last night, it hit me all over again. I hate myself for being jealous. I hate myself that I can't be happy for one of my closest friends right now. I hate myself for being defective. I hate myself. Is there anything that I can do that will help us? A working home would be nice.
No.
Are you going to work today?
No.
Do you want me to call in sick?
No.
Are you going to be okay? No.
No. Yeah. I'll be okay. I just need some time.
Okay, then. Goodbye. He gets up and gets off the couch and goes into the bathroom. I go into the kitchen to get myself some breakfast. Not hungry, but I know I need to eat. Make myself some toast. Yummy. Still eating when John comes in to make his lunch. It's another PB&J for him again. You'll call if I need an... Yes, you'll call if I need anything. Fuck you. You'll call if you need anything, just like I'll call you if I do.
I will. I know you will.
Okay then, I love you. We'll get through this together.
I love you too.
See you in hell, Yuri.
Oh my god.
I love that the personality we're giving to him just over time has just been like more and more like, God, I hate all of these people. They can go fuck themselves.
He's slowly turning into freaking XP of freaking MC.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is happening to me? Excuse me? We good? Did I lose tracking?
Oh no.
Calibrate. Yes, I am losing tracking. What the fuck is happening?
What's it doing?
Freaking the fuck out? Awesome. Let me just BRB real quick, see if I can fix this, cause
Go ahead.
yeah, what the fuck is happening? Let me try turning the camera off and turning it back on. Okay, that seemed to work.
Nice.
Alright, don't know what caused that. But we're back. Awesome.
Cool.
Get myself situated again. How's it going? It's going good. It's going awesome. Let's continue the game now that I'm no longer freaking the fuck out, apparently. He gives me a quick kiss and is out the door. Maybe it was Doki Doki John giving me a piece of his mind.
Freaking Doki Doki John, man. He's had enough of your bullcrap.
He got pissed off at me. He was like, "No, I'm tired of you making fun of me." I just stand at the kitchen counter. Yeah.
I just like to imagine that we're just like Pete, like you and I, like Stripe and Virus Bite. We're just like freaking just watching him through the window.
Yeah, there's two Stripes too. There's the one in the game, and there's me in real. Which actually, that just made me realize I need my fucking whole body since I move around this stream. There we go. Alright, now I'm good. Let's continue now for real. I just stand at the kitchen counter, forcing myself to eat my toast. After I finish eating, I go into the living room and sit down on the couch. Look at my phone, but I know I can't handle what is undoubtedly going on in the group chat right now. All the happy talk about the baby. I don't have the energy to focus on a book. Consider watching television, but I can't think of anything I want to see. I'm exhausted. Go into the bedroom and to try and get some sleep. Instead of going straight to bed, I step out onto the balcony to look at the view of the city. Yuri, you motherfucker.
Please don't do anything rash, Yuri.
Yuri, you motherfucker. No. I lean against the railing and look down. The
Don't do
second
anything
story
rash,
isn't
Yuri.
all that high up. The railing gave way. It probably wouldn't be fatal. I shiver at the thought. Maybe now isn't a good time to enjoy the view. I go back into our room from the balcony and sit on our bed. I see my knife collection hang on the wall. Yuri, why have you, like, made your entire existence incredibly dangerous?
Dude, freaking Yuri's life sucks, man. Jesus Christ.
They're all there, since I didn't take one to put in my purse this morning like usual. I stand up and go over to them for a closer look. Do not do that, Yuri. They are
Please
quite
don't, Yuri.
beautiful and dangerous. I pick one up and admire the craftsmanship. Use me. No. Use me. Harm yourself. No, I haven't done that since high school. It'll make you feel better. No, it won't. But it's
No!
I hurl the knife away from me and watch it clatter against the wall and fall to the floor. Well, good job, Yuri. Now you're not getting the deposit. I haven't had the urge to harm myself in years. It's very tempting right now, though. I remember the rush of adrenaline and pain I used to feel. It made me feel alive. It would replace the emptiness I feel now. I really, really want to pick up the knife again. The only thing that stops me is knowing I probably would never stop. I would feel better for a bit, but the emptiness would just return. Again and again. No, I'm not going back to that. Doki Doki John wouldn't like seeing me covered in scars.
Doki
But
Doki Joe.
I'm not doing that to him. I lay down on the bed and cover myself with a blanket. Why am I, like, weird? I love just, like, looking back and forth and noticing shit. Mother's Day is in a couple of months. That's ironic. Oh, crap. Why'd I have to remember that? Of course, it won't really be any different this year. I'll just get my own mother a card and some flowers like I always do. Never even thought twice about the fact that I'm not a mother on Mother's Day before. You're lying to yourself if you think this Mother's Day won't be any different. I don't want to think about that. But I can't stop. Every one of my children are dead. I never had the chance to even hold a single one. I remember how, when Jennifer died, thinking that only 1 hour with your child was so short a time. I was so naive. As much as I hate myself for it, I'm jealous of Sayori and the hour she got. What I wouldn't give to have that. To just have one lousy fucking hour. I let out my anger on a pillow, then start cradling it. 1 hour to hold Natsuki, my little girl. Not my friend. My baby. I close my eyes to pretend to sleep. I didn't get any rest at all last night. And I just want some peace for a bit. The peace of oblivion. I know it won't come, but I should at least try to get sleep. It's quiet. Too quiet. The silence is oppressive, smothering, deafening. It won't go away. The silence just gets louder and louder until it roars in my ears.
Please make it stop.
I look in the corner where we'd planned to put the crib. It's the source of the deafening silence. There should be a baby there now, crying for attention, not nothing. I hit the mattress and scream into my pillow until I break down into sobs. It's not enough. it's still not there. It's never gonna go away. Ever. Am I gonna hear that silence for the rest of my life? Why am I going through this again? I went through this crap months ago, right after the hysterectomy. Am I gonna do this every time someone close to me has a baby? Maybe I should call someone, just to talk. Maybe that might help make the deafening silence go away, at least a little. But I know if I call John, he'll just get worried and come home, putting his job at a risk. Natsuki's impossible to reach, ironically. Hamari is at work, and so is Monica. I shudder at the thought of trying to talk to Sayori right now. Mom would probably just tell me, that's okay, you can just adopt again. Which is all she said after the hysterectomy. I know they mean well by that, but so did my friends when they said pretty much the same thing. But I want my own. I know it's just a stupid primitive part of my stupid brain trying to pass on my stupid genes. It's stupid. I'm stupid. There's nothing wrong with adopting. I know that. I've been telling myself that for months. Just can't help how I feel. 'Cause I'm a horrible person. I'm an awful human being who's jealous of her friend, who can't settle for adoption, who can't be content with the wonderful husband she has. Adoption's okay. Though, John and I already learned that adoption isn't easy. Or cheap. On TV, when a couple can't have a baby, they make it seem as simple as getting a dog or a cat from the animal shelter. It'll take at least a few years of saving before we can afford to really try and adopt. And even if that means we're using what we've been saving for a down payment on the house. But that's our current plan. Save up our money until we can afford the necessary legal fees, bribes, to adopt a child. We still will have a child. It might not be a baby, but someday we'll have a child that needs all the love Jean and I have to offer.
We will have a child. Adoption is okay. We will have a child. Adoption is okay.
I need to keep telling myself that. I need to remember it. Still, I can't stop crying into my pillow. After some time, I sit up. My pillow is soaked. I don't care. I see my writing box. Maybe I can just purge all these thoughts and feelings I have that way. I take my pen and some paper and begin writing.
Melting. When it snows, I tend to stay inside. The reason is simple. I cannot stand the cold. In the past, I never left my home when it was where it was warm and safe. The frigid air was too much for me, and I was scared. Because of this, I decided the best decision was to avoid it. And something made me change my mind. I exited my abode, willing to give the snow a chance. I threw myself into it, ignorant of the risks. At first, I was perfectly fine, reveling in its purity. I found that I loved the snow and was eager to enjoy it forever. On one morning, as I prepared to leave my home, I was met by a shocking sight. As I looked outside, the snow had melted away. Every single flake of snow had gone, left me completely out of nowhere. Only a little pool remained to show it had even been. I'd been hurt by the snow in a way I'd never before known. I wished to myself that the snow hadn't melted and that I could still be with it. I wished to myself that the snow hadn't made me ill, so I could have grown to love it more. I wished to myself that I'd never left my home in the first place, never given it a chance. I wished to myself that I could melt away and still be with the snow.
I don't feel any better. As I start to put the poem away, I notice something I have saved in the box. It's a poem I wrote just a couple years ago.
The candle. I gaze at a candle, long and tall. It's always smooth and straight. It lives on the comfort of hope. Briefly lit, briefly held, forever loved. Only a wisp of smoke, a blackened wick, remains of the flame that briefly helped illuminate the world. The memory of its light remains in our hearts, even mine.
I can't believe I wrote something so ignorant. Turn the paper over to correct it.
I gaze at the candle long and tall, its ways smooth and straight. A lesson on the perils of hope. Never lit, never held, never loved. Not even a wisp of smoke, the wick untouched. Remains of the flame that never had the chance to shine. A memory of light that no one remembers, except me.
After writing that, I wad the paper up and throw it across the room. It's nothing but garbage. Everything in this box is garbage. It's all just mindless drivel that doesn't mean anything. My legacy. Garbage. No one will ever read it or even care if they do. So I'm just gonna sit in this box until the day I die. Then I'll get thrown out because it has no financial value. After our parents, the most closely related relative we have is John's brother, who lives clear across the country, and I've never met. Him, or more likely his kids, will inherit our stuff. It's not like they're going to attach a lot of sentimental value to the ramblings of an aunt they don't know. I might as well just save a lot of time and energy and throw it away right now. No, we're going to adopt. That adopted child, or their children, will want things like this after I'm gone, because of the fond memories we'll have made together. I need to remember that. It'll be hard, but we will have a child. I will be a mother. Jean will be a father. Get up and go over to the crumpled piece of paper I'd thrown away. Smooth it out, put it back in the box.
We will have a child. Adoption is okay.
Why do I have to work so hard to remind myself of that? I lay back down on the bed and try not to hear the deafening silence. Why can't I be happy? Why? I'm startled awake by John coming home. I wasn't aware that I'd apparently dozed off. Doesn't feel like I got any sleep, though. I'm still just as exhausted, mentally and emotionally, as I was this morning. Hun, are you home?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Hey, I'm sorry if I woke you up.
I wasn't really sleeping, just lying here, thinking.
Trying not to think is more like it. Oh, Yuri. He lies down next to me and begins stroking my hair. Feels really comforting. Snuggle up next against him so that he's spooning me. Great, thanks for the I wonder if he wants sex, but he just lies there holding me. Yuri, ma'am, you're having a mental breakdown. Now is not the time. Thank you. I'm glad you understand that. Truthfully, I have no desire for that right now. Thank you, Yuri. It's become an all too common occurrence for us. While sex does sometimes make me feel a little better, it's now shadowed by the knowledge that nothing will come of it. Currently, weeks, sometimes a month, will go by before we're intimate together. It's not always me. Sometimes he's not feeling it either, but it's usually me. It bothers me that I'm not able to give him the things we both want. Children, pleasure, happiness. I'm a failure as a wife. Does he regret marrying me? He's always wanted children. If he was married to someone else, he could still have them. He just lays there and continues to stroke my hair. I love you.
I love you too.
And it is the next year.
Jesus Christ, I was freaking sad.
I feel bad for Yuri. Poor lady. Why are my fucking horns clipping? I thought I fixed this shit.
Are you still having problems with your model?
It's fine now.
Okay, cool.
I'm busy getting the store ready to be open today when my phone chimes.
Baby born without problems.
Monica, you too?
Both of us are happy and healthy. Congratulations.
I'm being honest in my congratulation this time.
I'm very happy for you. Thanks, Yuri.
I wait for a bit, but there's no replies from Sayori or Natsuki. Sayori's probably just busy. Natsuki's almost certainly still asleep. What the fuck is my tongue doing? I message.
John! Doki John!
Doki Doki John to give him the good news.
I just got text that Monica had a successful delivery.
That's good to hear, but I don't give a shit. How are you doing though?
I'm fine.
Awesome.
This fucker, dude. This fucker.
Wanna bang later?
A little big, okay?
I smile and blush a little.
Thanks. Doing okay as well.
I go back to getting ready to unlock the doors. I would be lying if I wasn't a bit jealous of Monica, but I am happy for her. I still hear the silence from where the crib would have been. It's not always deafening, but it never completely goes away either. I know it never will, but I manage. Helps that Jean and I are both committed towards adopting. It is our current goal. What we had previously saved as a down payment for a house is now the baby fund for us. We're being especially careful with our money, putting away everything extra we have towards it. I even sold my entire knife collection, except for my favorite knife to use for it.
Oh, did she rip?
Yeah. As the knife I used to cut down Sayori, I couldn't bear to part with it, even for the adoption. He also held off on buying a second car for me to use, so I still take the bus to work. Despite all that, it is so expensive to adopt, it'll be at least another year, probably 2 before we can really make the attempt. There's still no guarantees. I've read stories online of prospective parents paying hundreds of thousands of dollars and the adoption still falling through at the end. No, I can't think like that. We're being careful, doing our research. That won't happen to us. It can't. Shake off the thought as I unlock the doors to finish opening the store. A couple of hours later, I'm surprised to see one of our regular customers reading a novel. Who the fuck is this kid?
Who the fuck is this guy? Wait, what? Is that... Who the fuck is this guy? Is that James?
No, it can't be. He's been here enough for me to know he likes fantasy books and should currently be in class. I'm gonna do his voice.
Relax. I'm not going to turn you in.
Thanks.
Word of advice, if you're going to skip though, ditch the uniform. It's a dead giveaway.
No one would ever look for me in a bookstore.
I got caught here more times than I care to admit when I was your age.
Yeah, but that would have to be like forever ago.
Stupid. Not that long ago.
How old does this kid think I am? I'm only 30-something?
And I won't hide you if you get caught.
Aw, come on. I just want a place I can read in peace.
So did I, which is why I said I won't turn you in.
Thanks. I start to turn away and go back to work. Hey. I turn back to look at him. Did you really get caught skipping here? Fuck. I'm stopping that. I'm stopping that right now. Because that's gonna derail every conversation we have with this fucking character.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't think anyone else would skip school for a bookstore.
Neither did I.
Dang. I really thought I'd find a safe place.
There ain't no safe places in this world, kid.
The way he said that brings back bitter memories of my time at school.
Safe from what?
Huh?
Safe from what? Because if it's from getting caught off school grounds, then being in class is your best bet.
No, it's nothing.
Hey, it doesn't sound like nothing.
What does a girl know about bullies?
Kids can be cruel. It's about girls and boys and girls.
Are you bullied too? Memories of a group of children in grade school calling me Yuri the Urinator forced my way forward. Didn't even have a bladder problem. It was just because of my name. Though it was better than having Yuri the Yuri as a nickname in middle school. Getting labeled as the knife-loving weirdo because of my collection was the final nail in the coffin. Shortly after that is when I began skipping school, harming myself, reading in class, and ignoring my homework. My grades, of course, plummeted and never recovered, though at the time I didn't care.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I came here to hide until I started getting caught.
And then?
Hidden books as much as I could.
Did it work?
No, not really.
So I just have to live with it. Well, thanks for being honest, I guess.
You don't have to. You should tell a teacher or a school counselor what's going on.
He looked at me doubtfully. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Did it help? Can't hide my frown at the memory of what happened the one time I told an adult. Well, that's what I thought.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm used to being alone.
You don't have to be. I eventually made some friends in high school.
How?
Huh?
How do you make friends? I'm not very good at that. Good question. Been trying to figure that out my whole life.
Honestly, the most popular girl in school invited me to join a new club she was starting up.
He scoffs. Sounds like the setup for a prank.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I ended up making friends for life there. Friends I still have to this day. So, perhaps you should join a club instead of trying to hide here.
I don't fit in with any of them.
If you like books, then how about the literature club? That's what I joined.
I checked the book club once, but it had way too many people in it.
The book club was that way when I was in high school too. But the literature club was smaller and more personal.
Literature club? Never heard of it.
Aww, not surprised. It never had more than 5 members, including myself when I was there, and we all graduated together. Unless someone started up again, it ended with us.
I'm certain it doesn't exist then. Can't see how it would be different than the book club.
We didn't just read books, but also wrote as well. Poetry, short stories.
Dang,
We even collaborated on the manga once.
Felt.
What was it?
I'm reading a comment. Felt. I feel that. You finished, right? Sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry for cutting
I
you
did.
off, Yuri.
And we shared them with each other.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, what do you know?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So shut up.
Wow. I see Doki Doki John is rubbing off on Yuri.
Yeah, Doki Doki John is rolling up on Yuri.
Right.
Prefer reading to writing?
No, I used to really love writing, especially... Never mind, but the idea of sharing what I write... I don't think I can do that ever again.
I was resistant the first time a sharing activity was suggested, but it really worked well. It opened us up to not only different styles of writing, but also each other. I don't think I would have become so close to my friends otherwise.
I don't know.
Hey, it's your life, and my circumstances may not apply to you. But that's how I got through high school.
You're right, it doesn't apply. There's no such club.
You could try to start one.
Could you?
No, I suppose not.
He's right. I could have never started the club on my own, much less run it. If it weren't for Monica and Sayori's outgoing personalities, the literature club would have never gotten off the ground.
Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, that's okay. At least you tried.
People can try, but that's just about it.
Is that a quote from something?
Yes, it's something I read back in high school.
Wait, is that
Can't exactly remember what anymore.
Is that fucking Natsuki's poem?
I think it was.
Me when I'm me when I'm such a Natsuki head that I just memorized her poem, apparently. It was the fucking, like, eagles can fly shit.
Oh yeah, eagles can eagles can fly.
Eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. She didn't understand
eagles can fly. That's her poem.
God damn.
Probably some old English assignment I've forgotten.
Ugh, I don't know why English teachers do that. I love to read, but the classics are always so dull. I'm supposed to read Death of a Salesman right now. Or like Death of a Student from Boredom.
Ooh. I really do want that one myself, but some of them are pretty good. For example, Les Miserables, I found to be quite thought-provoking and applicable to the modern day. And Don I can't say it. I can't say the last name. Quixote?
Yes.
I've seen the musicals of both of those.
I like movies. The books are always better.
Maybe I'll take a look at them someday. For now, I'll stick to what I know.
He holds up his book, which I see is from the Shannara series.
Okay then. Though, one final piece of advice. Don't skip too much and take your grades seriously. I know teachers always say that, and it seems irrelevant at your age, but it does affect you after you graduate.
Sure. I suspect he's not really gonna listen to me about that, so I don't push it. I leave him alone and go back to work. Time for my lunch. Today is a cheese sandwich and green tea in a thermos from home.
Hey, Stripe, could you take a look at the Discord message I sent you earlier? Or just now?
Yes. Yes, I see it.
Okay.
Alright. Well, how did you want to wrap it up then?
I guess we could just go ahead and just put it right here.
Yeah, we can put it here. Alright, that works. She's about to eat lunch. So she's taking her break for a while.
Holy shit, a lot has just freaking happened this entire freaking session too.
Yes, yes it has. Yes it has. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here. Yeah, lots have happened this session. We've had some crazy ass shit happen. Hold on, can I like copy you? Let me copy you and put you in here. So that you can also fucking be here. Hey look, guys, virus bites on the talk screen. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Finally on the talk screen.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. We're gonna wrap it up for now. We might be back with this. I don't know when. We'll figure it out. But
I'm just reading the chat. One of your freaking chatters, Scrap for the Night, says, "Damn,
Yeah.
women are so cool."
oh yeah, I was responding to that. I said same.
Yeah. Yeah, same,
Although I
dude.
am.
Same.
So yeah. I wish
Trust me, if I was a freaking girl, I would freaking read this freaking crap way better.
I would kill it either way. I would still do Natsuki the exact same way. If my voice was different, it would still be that way. Anyways, yeah, we'll figure out when we're gonna do this next, but whether we do this next week or not, I do have plans to do a very short Q&A stream next week because I've gotten a couple people that requested that, so I thought, hey, you know, that'd be fun. Maybe we'll do something else with that.
Freaking boy side, come on now.
Yeah. You're finally reading the chat? Awesome.
Yeah, I'm finally reading the chat. Just freaking that fricker.
Yeah, we should have brought him in so that he could do a singular Natsuki laugh. Ha. Anyways, yeah, we'll be back with that shit. We'll have the Q&A. I will. Virus won't be there. But we'll do the Q&A next week and maybe continue this then. But until then...
Oh no, I'll be there. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, not for the Q&A though. That's for me only.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome. But yeah, we'll see you next time. And have a good week, everyone.
Yep, see y'all soon.